start with a prayer. O Allah, I ask for well-being in this world and after, for pardon and help with the practice of Islam, for worldly matters, those that care about me. Please conceal my faults and keep me safe from what I fear, and guard me all around. That's a prayer by Abu David and Ibn Majah. So as far as prayers and helping the oppressed, I would say that I'm helping the people around me, but my attempt to help Muslims didn't turn out. I wanted to send the mosque, Islamic mosque here in Tallahassee, a bunch of heavy-duty umbrellas, and for some reason somebody messed with my debit credit card and they caused it to become non-functioning. But other than that, I'm giving food to people that need it. I'm reviewing this sin in my life. I don't think there's any idols, but just more or less how to apply Islam in a civil society. And I'm not really working on a social justice I wanted to currently. Isha is kind of tough to do because what it asks you to do is almost the opposite of what we're told to do. But I'm going to keep trying to be who I should. So what's happened is in my prior marriage, a husband told me that he felt he was an alcoholic. And the reason is that if the product was in our home, he felt that he just had to drink it till it was gone. And I was sort of like that, but with foods, like pizza or cashews, so I understand it from that perspective. Well, I got a divorce, and now I've run into another person I like who is the same way. He says himself that he's an alcoholic, and I wasn't sure how to handle it. So I've done something that's not really recommended, but it helped me make it as holy as I could. His name is Corinthians McMillan's, and I decided to marry him through what's called mutanika, which is a temporary marriage. And my past husbands, I would say they were pretty easy to get along with, but I've run into many relationships for some reason now that are trying, they're difficult. And so to describe that further, what I'm being exposed to is a lot of people around me are arrested. They do acts of violence. They cuss daily. They drink daily. They put you down. They ask for money all the time. And they have other things that are tough to deal with, like odor. I don't want to say negatives, because obviously when we marry someone, we like them. And so the positives were that he was always there for me. He called me, and daily. So I've been working on that. Also, I've been trying to get a replacement copy of my birth certificate because it's been taken and it's really been an ordeal. I can't do much here in the United States until it's replaced. And they did say that they mailed it, but that address they mailed it to is saying they've not received it. So I'm hoping that will show up soon. I would like to find a godly Muslim to marry. Also, I was just reading about SUNNAH. I wasn't sure what it was. I had it a little bit confused with a surah, which is a book in the Quran, but I've learned that it's the practices of Islam, and so I'll be reading those. but what it said was some of them that you do everything on the right, you eat with the right hand, sleep on the right side. You also pray voluntarily, even though there are obligatory prayers. And the voluntary ones are called NAFL. I'm assuming that's NAFL. That you use a toothstick, that you smile, that you wear clean clothes, oil your hair, speak good of people and remain silent. I thought improving speech would be easy, but I'm thinking it might be more of a lifetime achievement. There's a 1/3 rule about eating not to be bloated, to have 1/3 food, 1/3 drink, and 1/3 air. To do hijama, I never even heard the word, which is cupping is a section kind of like in massage therapy. It helps circulation and detoxification. To visit the sick, to sit up when eating and drinking, to say salam entering a home, to be lively and in good spirits. And then it talks about untying 3 knots to help you to remember Allah as you wake, to do wudu, the washing and the prayer. So I guess that's it for now. See ya in June.